Guys, what's going on in this quick video? I'm going to tell you exactly what's about to take place to the stock of STMP. It's announcing earnings after hours. I'm talking fast because I'm trying to make sure this video gets uploaded before 4 p.m. Guys, some stocks have no reason to be trading at certain levels. And this is one of these exact examples. So STMP, guys, if you've been following the stock, guys, it's been all over the world and back in the last year and a half, meaning the stock used to trade at 270. It drops all the way to 100, but no, it doesn't stop there. It drops all the way to 30 bucks. And guess where it's trading again right now, guys? It is exactly at the 270 bucks level from where it initiated its crazy downward spiral about a year and a half ago. So what do we want to do? Well, let's take a look at the charts and let's take a look at some other things that could give us some clues. Not to forget, the CEO just unloaded a ton of shares. Now, everybody is selling, and notably, they're selling ahead of earnings. So, I don't know. This just, why would you be selling a shitload of shares ahead of earnings? Maybe because earnings are just not good. I mean, this is a highly speculative projection here, but damn it! The CEO unloads, not because the CEO needs to buy a house, not because he needs the money, because he fucking knows better this shit is about to tank. Now, here's the chart of STMP over last 12 months or so. As you can see, this one doesn't even catch the time frame where it traded all the way down to 30 bucks. But pay close attention. I'm going to walk you through real fast many instances where basically, the ultimate outcome is STMP is a very heavy stone that's being thrown off the edge of the cliff each time it has earnings. Only in one or two instances did it pop and actually somewhat maintained a level through the initial trading session the day after the earnings. So in most of the other instances, basically you got 80% plus probability here, guys. This thing is going to tank, and it's going to tank lower. So, for example, we'll take a look at STMP, November 5th, 2020. Guys, earnings after hours, pops, drops like a rock, 3 days in a row. So, for those of you that swing traders out there, guys, this is the easiest trade, okay? You short the pop, you stay in the trade for 3 days to collect the most gains on your trade. Sometimes the most typical question that I get asked by many traders, how do I get out? How do I know when to get out? Well, that you studied the history, you studied the charts. That's how you know that this stock is not a one-day dropper. It's a 3-day consecutive downward spiral in many instances throughout the history after the stock reports earnings. Here's another August 6, another chart, August 6, 2020. What do we got here? 2 days consecutively, okay? Pop, 2 days consecutively. What do we have here? Pop, lower. So every time this thing pops, it drops like a rock, and that's a beautiful setup. Now, we believe in this instance, it's not even going to pop. It's just going to freaking drop. Yeah, exactly how we had it on in the quarter, February 21st, 2019. Okay, and the cool thing is it drops, and it continues to drop. Kind of like what we've seen with Shopify earlier in the morning, right? Pre-market, it was only dropping by like maybe 30, 40 bucks. Once the market opened, it ended up being a whole blown like 120, 130 points move lower, and then it basically finishes higher, almost erasing most of these losses. But that's not the case with STMP. Basically, the first part would be true. So if it only opens like lower by 20 or $30, you know what the hell to do. You want to buy puts because the move lower will be continued in this thing. So here's another quarter, another 4 consecutive moves lower after the pop. Okay, another quarter, another 5 consecutive days lower. And if we take a look at the technical picture here, guys, this stock is way overdue for a drop. There's a lot of things that are overbought, but we don't look, as you know, from the standpoint of charts where something is overbought. That's not a reason necessarily to short it, okay? Because things have a tendency, and they could stay being overbought for quite some time. So just because something is overbought, it's not a reason to short it. But if you study the history of this particular stock, and you take a look at a lot of these things on this chart, guys. There's divergences. There's divergences that are a little bit easier seen right here on the weekly chart as far as divergences on the RSI. The most important chart pattern that's developed here, again, this is the level. So it's basically multi-top formation with 3 tops. So top 1 was way over here, second top right here, third top is what we're working on here. And if you look at the formation of these candles, right, they're bear reversal candles here at the top, the bear reversal similar candle formation right here before the stock drops, and there were similar candles formed back before the first drop, before the first meaningful drop, that is. So guys, there's a ton of stuff here that makes us believe that this time there's actually going to be no pop. And ultimately what you want to do is you just want to pull the trigger knowing the trading range of this particular stock. And a lot of times we have traders like, oh, okay, so you think Tesla's going to drop to 600, let me buy 600 strike puts. Guys, that's not how it works, okay? I'm going to record a separate video specifically helping you out with the strike prices. There are instances where you want to go way out of the money, and there are instances where you don't want to do that. So if you're not sure which strike to pick right here on STMP, the solution is simple. Click the link below this video, okay? Put your WhatsApp contact information. We'll have a senior trader reach out to you, go with this trade, okay? Don't let another day go by where you guys picking a wrong strike. The stock is dropping, but you're not making money. Why? Because you picked the damn wrong strike. That's the simplest answer. So if maybe you're wondering, well, why I'm not making money on some puts, or the same thing with calls, right? I mean, you're buying calls, the stock goes higher, you're not making any fucking money. Why? Well, because you picked the wrong damn strike. So get this strike stuff down to a science. It's very simple. We can help you with that. Just make sure you schedule a 20-minute coaching call. Again, click the link below. Go to 13marketmoves.com. Guys, let's roll short STMP. Puts, let's go.